But we are going to move on to something a lot lighter now. And tomorrow marks Mother's Day, a day in which we honor and celebrate our mothers and our mother figures for their continued contribution to our lives. Well, tonight in studio, I am joined by award-winning fashion icon and designer, as well as jewellery powerhouse now, Gert-Johan Coetzee, and his mom, Hestie, joins us to speak all things fashion, motherhood, and lots more. Gert and Hestie, thank you very much for joining us here on Newsnight. You guys have lightened up our studio, so I appreciate having you here. What are the plans for Mother's Day tomorrow?
You know what, I'm so blessed to have my mom here with me, and I think tomorrow is just a whole day of spoiling her and just spending time together. I think my best time is spent with my mom and spent with my parents, and it's always just so much fun when we're all together. It's just a blast. I think my other siblings must be jealous.
A little bit jealous. Hestie, as a mom, what do moms want for Mother's Day? Like, if you can just think at the top of your head, what would you like your Mother's Day to look like tomorrow?
We always say, if they ask what you want for Mother's Day, we say love.
Yes.
But of course, we
a
want
gift
something
or two is not
extra.
not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Gert, talking about gifts, you have just released your jewelry collaboration. It's called the Love Knot collection.
Yes.
Are these the beautiful pieces that we are seeing here? Tell us about it. How did it come to fruition, and what are some of the pieces?
You know what? I think when anything to do with design has to have a story around it, because a story gives something so much meaning and purpose. And when I designed this collection, I really wanted to have all of that, and I thought, what is the most special thing? When we went on a safari, I saw these elephants locking their trunks, and I asked the guide, what does it mean when they do that? And he explained they're comforting each other, and I thought that was such a beautiful gesture and such a beautiful meaning behind it, that we all need to be comforted in love. Love is not always old love, it's sometimes new love, but love is there, and love is all around us, and that's why I designed this beautiful love knot to kind of symbolizes that, and it's so special. I don't want to spoil my mom's surprise tomorrow, but she might be getting one.
Might just be on the list.
But it is so beautiful to be able to think of something purposeful and meaningful and actually bring it to life and have it celebrated and worn by people and really adding to their lives.
Beautiful. Could I grab onto that so that I could see it, and so that our viewers could see, and then you can talk to us about another piece?
Yeah, so I think for me, this collection is with American Swiss, and it was such a great collaboration. I'm so honored that they asked me and chose me to collaborate with, that we just had so much fun designing this. I mean, these are my hoop earrings, and this has got 7 carats of AAA grade cubic zirconias in it, and all set in silver. And it's really about just having that bit of luxury to your life, that bit of luxury, but also with story, purpose, and meaning.
I love that.
So that it creates a part of your fashion wardrobe that can stand the test of time, and it also makes a beautiful heirloom. So that is what I wanted to do, and I think with designing, that is really where my focus is. I mean, I've got some beautiful pieces with my name on it, and I mean, this is all the diamond dreams you can ever have. This is 10 carats of AAA grade cubic zirconia, set in sterling silver, and then plated with beautiful gold, and then it has those beautiful love knots there to tell the story about it, and I just love it, because this is the first of a long-term relationship, and it is so nice to go from wedding dresses to red carpet and jewelry, perfume, and handbag accessories.
What haven't you done, Gert? I mean, you are iconic when it comes to South African fashion designers. I think you are at the top there. Just talk to us about.
My mom's wearing one of my rings tonight.
Oh, beautiful! Tell us about it.
So this is one of my flashier, blingier pieces. So this is quite a big stone, sat in silver, and then I have ordained it with the love knot all over. And what I like about the jewelry is that it always looks
yes, Mom.
Yes, model it, Mom. It looks like it could be from any era. I mean, it looks timeless. This way that I've set it, the way that I've designed it, and that is what I like to do, not just with jewelry, but also with fashion and with everything. It must always be on trend, but it must always be timeless, and that is what I do.
No, it's absolutely stunning, and I think people watching who haven't yet dashed out to get a Mother's Day gift can quickly take inspiration from these pieces. How do people get their hands on them?
It's a lifesaver. I mean, it is online on American Swiss website, and also it's in all the American Swiss stores nationwide. So it's literally, and what I try to do is I try to make it as affordable as possible.
I was about to ask you about the price point. Is it affordable?
It is super affordable. I mean, as affordable as we can make it, because of course we want to create a quality product, and that was the main thing for me. But a piece like this will set you back about 1,500 rand. designed.
Okay.
And it is beautiful, and it's a meaning, and it's something quick you can get mom, and she can wear it forever. but with all of that, for me, with story, it is so important to really like this handbag that my mom is carrying tonight. Also has a beautiful story. It is a handbag inspired by my grandmother.
Oh, beautiful.
I call it the Sue bag. And my grandmother had a bag similar in shape, and she always used to have candy in it. And I kind of made these gold domes on it to represent all the candy surprises she always had inside of it.
Cute.
And I think that for me is such a beautiful story. When we're coming over here, my dad suggested we bring the original bag as well. But I said that is a story for another day. But that is what I want things to do. Things needs to really resonate with me as a person.
And
I think when it's true to my story, then people out there will see that, and they will want to have a part of it.
No, definitely. Gert, you've achieved so much, but something that you've recently done that is just so interesting is you've latched onto the whole AI phenomena. It has taken us completely by storm, and somehow you've managed to merge fashion and AI. Tell us about this AI collection. What's happening?
I was recently studying in Italy, and I was studying a mastery in handbag manufacturing and making. And you know what? When you're there and you just have a lot of free time on your hands, you kind of get creative. And I started designing this collection, and one thing led to another thing, and I thought, let me release this. This is all designed with coding on the computer, on the internet, and it is really telling the computer, describing to the internet what I want this garment to look like, and it then generates it. And what is amazing about that is, and this is the first season I think anybody in Africa has done this, where we've taken the AI and we have shown it, and then, so I inspired AI, and then AI inspired me, and then now again, I think it's going to be the first time in Africa where you see what an AI collection looks like when I put it on my online store, where you can actually shop it, because it's a collaboration between you and this intelligence, and it just comes up with such amazing ideas, and it makes a beautiful collaboration where you can leave it there, but now I can take kind of the designs that yield the best reaction, and I can bring them to life for people to wear.
I see. So it is an AI version of the garment, and you won't be creating all of them in real life.
Just the ones that I think, because also for sustainability, you don't want to be making stuff that, you want to make stuff that people really want. So through doing that now, it has given us such a clear idea what people want for summer and for winter.
It's such a smart idea. Mom, you must be so proud of Gert as a mother to someone who is so iconic in South Africa's fashion industry, but also branching out into other avenues. You must be extremely proud.
Can you imagine? I'm amazed each time I see what he is creating. It's so amazing.
Did you ever dream that he would accomplish everything that he has?
I did. We believed in him, yes, but we didn't think he will get this far.
He's exceeded your expectations.
Yes.
It's so beautiful to have a mother that believes in you so much. We've unfortunately run out of time, but I have to talk about you dressing. It's Chloe Bailey
yes.
At the launch of The Little Mermaid in one of your beautiful gowns. What was that like? Congratulations.
You know, thank you so much. Hollywood has been knocking for a few years, and there's always been the problem with getting the stuff there in time. So what I've actually invested in is a showroom in America. So now I have, as soon as I've shown a garment or created a special piece and I want the world to see it, we ship it off to LA. It takes a month to get there, but then once it's there, it is beautiful, because then it gives me an opportunity to showcase African fashion in Vogue, on Women's Wear Daily, on beautiful Chloe, on such an international red carpet. It is just for me a feather in my own cap. But also I think it's great for me to inspire other South Africans, to show them that, you know, we think we are alone in South Africa or in Africa, but the world is closer than you think, and it definitely has been like that for me.
And it's within your reach.
Definitely, 100%. So it was the biggest honor, and I'm so happy she wore it so well, and I'm so happy it got received so well.
Yeah, no, you are making us so proud with all of your accomplishments, and it's such an honor to have you and your mom in studio with us tonight. Thank you for joining us and sharing a little bit of your story, and enjoy Mother's Day tomorrow. I'm sure Gert will spoil you.
I will get some surprise.
No, definitely. It's definitely coming. Thank you so much to the both of you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
That was fashion icon Gert-Johan Coetzee and his mom Hestie Coetzee joining us live here in studio to chat about Mother's Day tomorrow and all of his amazing accomplishments.